Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the MPC Live. This is session 6.6, and today we're just going to keep working through and listening to the track and making sure things sound like they're mixed okay. It still sounds like a decent level. I'm just trying to basically compare everything to the kick and the bass. Seems fine. All right. So let's add in the Rhodes. Now I want to come in. Actually, what I want to do here, let's get the kick out. Because these are actually living in this hip-hop kit. So it's kind of mixed the way that somebody else wanted it mixed. If I come in and look, I mean, it is coming in kind of high at -9. It's kind of lower. I don't mind it, but maybe one thing that I might consider, like if I want to be able to control this separately, this is what we need to do. We are going to stop. I'm going to go, basically just say duplicate the track. So we now have hit hip hop kit 1, and it's now separated, and I can rename this to just Rhodes, just so I know what it is. If we come in and hit play, whoops, I gotta undo that. We actually want to go to the Rhodes here and do that. So we go back, go duplicate. I just undid that mistake. We're on the wrong track. I was on track 4. So we'll go Rhodes. I actually want to also set this to Rhodes as well, because these two tracks are doing the same thing. And now, if I go here, we can see it's going kind of high, but you know, I'm dropping it down to -20. It doesn't feel like it has enough presence anymore. So might be worth bringing back up. Just a little bit. Maybe halfway between. So it's probably like -12 dB or something. Anyway. So we'll mute those. Let's go to the guitar riff. Just trying to actually see where it comes in. It's probably about the same level about as the Rhodes. I guess I'm okay with that. Check this riser. It's not that loud. It's pretty low, which I'm fine with. Let's mute that. It doesn't even peak out at -30 dB. So now we're going to go to the ARP. It's at -30 dB, but because it's so kind of like high pitched and got that grainy edge to it, it is cutting through the mix pretty well. I might actually drop that a little bit lower. Maybe. I'm going to leave it for the moment. Switch to the pad. It's getting up almost to -20 as it builds up, which seems fine. Let's go to the Vox. This is crazy. All right. We're going to go drop it there. Just get it between the -9 and -20. Now, for the moment of truth, let's just start playing more stuff and see how it feels. And actually, let's just unmute everything. I want to go into the mix, and we want to go to main outs. So you can see here, we're close to 0 dB. We have a little bit more headroom. But the reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to stop. So the reason why I'm doing this is I want to make sure I'm not exceeding 0 dB, because then we're going to start getting digital distortion. And that sounds bad, because it just starts kind of flattening out the waveforms as it's coming out. It also doesn't leave us any headroom for doing like things like compression or other things that we would want to use to kind of help increase the sound. And I'll kind of get into some of that stuff in a little bit. But this at least gives me a good indication that I think we have like mixed things fairly well, and it's at least like kind of roughly equal. I'm not like any kind of a mixing engineer, so I just kind of go by how it sounds and a few like personal rules for how I try and mix stuff. But beyond that, I'm sure people out there are probably like, no, please do this differently. It would sound so much better. But this is kind of how I do it. Anyway, I think we're good for today. We got all the tracks mixed, and we can start thinking about what to do for next steps. Anyway, guys, hope that was informative for you. Keep having fun. Keep making music. If it sounds good, it is good. And peace.